If you can spare me 6 minutes, you'll get 10 years of your life back. Because of one secret, I was able to completely transform my life from someone who was lost without direction, no source of income, and was simply unhappy. Because deep down, I knew I wasn't on the path that was meant for me. I knew I wasn't aligned with my higher self and my purpose in life. I knew I was capable of living the dream life that I had envisioned. And I went from someone who would wake up on the farm every single day asking myself, what if, to the person who could create the reality at will. So, what's the secret? The secret that all of the rich, successful, and happy people seem to know. Well, the secret is that we are in a vibrational universe, meaning that we are magnets to our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Meaning the law of attraction is real, and everything we are experiencing right now, we are in a vibrational match with. And another way to look at this is simply the law of cause and effect. See, we are the result of our past selves' thoughts, actions, and beliefs. Quite literally, all of us are self made, but only the successful will admit it. So, knowing that, that's great news because this means that we can create the life of our dreams. We are in control of our reality, and that life that you keep envisioning is so possible. And it's not just a fantasy, it's actually your calling. And it's your job to get in a vibrational alignment so that God, in utilizing the universal laws of the universe, can deliver it to you. So, the first step in this process is transforming your belief system. And then once you have a strong belief system and you do have faith and you know it's possible, then you have to create a plan. You have to start creating a strategy. You may say, well, Trey, how do I create a plan? Right? Well, you got to write it down. You got to start journaling out your desires, lay them out in paper. Imagine if you left all of your goals in your thoughts your entire life. You got to write it down, and you have to imagine it like this. This is your life. You're a sailboat, you're setting out to sea, and you're looking for the treasure of your fulfillment, your purpose, this dream life that you have in mind. You set the X mark on the map, and then you guide your ship to get there. Now, that X mark on the map isn't going to have a very simple line that takes you straight there. There's probably going to be a number of islands and treasure chests and clues and puzzle pieces that you're going to have to figure out along the way, but eventually they are going to lead you to that divine purpose and to your dream life. Now, the issue is that people, when they are born, they're setting out to sea without a map, without an X mark on the map. So they just go with the wind and current around them. They go with whatever their friends and family tells them to do rather than where they know they're supposed to go and do what they need to do. So keep this in mind when you're setting out to sea. The cave that holds the treasure that you seek also is seeking you. With that said, how do you truly create your own reality? Well, the key is to maintain a high vibration. And to do this, you need to maintain a positive attitude, right? Have you ever seen someone in traffic and all they do is complain, honk their horn, and they keep hitting red light after red light? Because that's what they're putting out into the world. But if you have a positive attitude in life, you're going to look and naturally see and be pointed in the direction of things that are going to lead you to a very prosperous and abundant life. So practice gratitude. And literally, since we are 70% water, and since we live in a vibrational universe with a bunch of atoms vibrating at a certain frequency, it's really important to know that our thoughts are actually affecting our vibration. So we need to maintain a high vibration, a high attitude, which is happiness, gratitude, love, and being open minded. Because if you do not look for the opportunity that may not yet exist, you will never be able to find it to be able to act upon your intuition and take action. Let me give you a great example of this. If you went out today and you drove to get some coffee and you came back and I asked you and I said, how many red cars did you see? You may say, I don't know, maybe one or two, I wasn't paying attention. But before you had left to go get coffee, if I had said, hey, I'm going to pay you $100 for every car that you see, suddenly you're going to look for the red cars and you're going to see a lot more opportunity, aka cars that were there before, and they were always there, you just weren't looking for them. And that's how this life journey works. It's a transformation, right? It's not just obtaining the dream life, but it's also the person you have to become in order to be in a vibrational match with your dream life, right? We know exactly what successful people are like. We know their traits, we know their commonalities and the overlap between all of them, how they think, their actions, and so on. Nowadays, more than ever, they are more documented than anyone else, right? So we know exactly what they do. And if we want to become like someone, we can reverse engineer into our present moment and figure out what habits, belief systems, and knowledge we have to acquire and adapt to in order to be in that person's position and attract the results that they've gotten. Now, a big mistake that people make is that they listen to people that aren't in the position they want to be in. For instance, if I was going to get real estate investing advice, I would not seek advice from someone that has never invested in real estate, right? If you want to get advice and if you have a path, see, again, this is where the X mark and the MAC comes into play. If you don't know where you're going, it's very hard to get there. But if you do know where you're going, you can reverse engineer into the present moment by setting a 5-year goal, a 1-year goal, a 6-month goal, a 3-month goal, a 1-week goal to the next day, planning your day the day before. And you can start from the present moment and know what information and knowledge and wisdom and skill sets and so on you would have to acquire and gain to get to that point. And of course, things are going to reveal themselves down the line. That's how it works. But ultimately, you're leveling up your character so that you can handle the success as well once it is delivered to you. But guys, in this journey, right, to do a recap of what you see on the screen here, in the beginning, I was lost at a low vibration. I was poor. I was unhappy. I complained. I was closed minded, uncertain. I had the wrong friends, and you're the average of the 5 most people around the most. It's very important. And I was stuck in the past. I was living in the past, and I was still getting the past results because I was the exact same person in the past. I didn't change. But the moment I discovered the secret, suddenly within a year, I went from being a college student, taking on jobs, working on properties, so on, to literally moving to my dream mansion, living my dream life, having a whole new friend group, moving across the country, completely shifting my vibration, always happy, open-minded, seeking information, and spreading love and positivity onto others. And my life reflected that, right? So the takeaway here, right, is that you can live that life of your dreams and you have to start immediately. The best time to start is now. Start being positive, get a journal out, start journaling your goals. Without direction, it's very hard to get there, and goals without deadlines are fantasies. You got to start as soon as possible, guys. And if you like this video and if you want to see more content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, leave a comment if there's any topics or questions that you have that you want me to cover. I'm always more than happy to help. And remember this, I'm rooting for you and I know you can do it. So peace.